Hello there and welcome to my channel, Novice Modelling in a Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and this evening I'm going to do you a quick what's in the box review on my sword 2-in-1 172 ARADO 196A-2 versus a sea gladiator over Norway in 1940. Now those of you that aren't familiar with my channel, I actually did a rather large haul unboxing the other day, which was about £600 worth of models, and I opened the floor to my viewers and said, is there anything in here you want to have a look at? And a couple of people have requested this one, so I'm all for engagement with you guys, so I'm quite happy to open it up and have a look at what's inside. I will just draw your attention to a couple of other things I'm doing. I'm actually building a load of Japanese aircraft this week because I'm off. We built this one today, we built this one yesterday, we're going to build this one tomorrow. I'm actually aiming for 10 over the 10 days, one a day, so if you want to check that out, please feel free. I'm actually eating some Japanese snacks and I'm drinking sake as well. I take these things rather seriously. Right, so let's have a look in what's in our box here. Like I said, you get two models in this kit, which is kind of nice. I'm not actually that familiar with sword. I do actually have a couple of their models in my stash, but I haven't actually opened one up yet and had a look at it. So what I normally do is I have a quick peruse through the instruction books and the information. So I'm just going to read out this little brief history of Gloucester Gladiator and ARADO 196 over Norway. At the start of World War II in 1939, the 16 naval flying units and 3 aircraft carrier units of the Kriegsmarine had 154 aircraft, but only 9 were AR-196s, and all served with Bordflyerstaffel 1 196 based at Wilhelmshaven. By the end of 1935, Bordflyerstaffel 5-196 was also equipped with the AR-196 at Kiel-Holtenhau. The fluid nature of the war at the time, with operations around Denmark and Norway, as well as the Belgian and French coasts, meant that these two units were split and assigned to various locations and commands. Although mainly land-based, the AR-196 was also carried aboard German ships. The cruiser Admiral Scheer, battleship Deutschland, Scharnhorst and Gneisenau also carried the AR-196. Admiral Hipper, Blucher and Prinz Eugen all carried 3 ARADOs each. Land-based AR-196s operated as submarine hunters along the Danish and Norwegian coasts, as well as convoy escorts. An ARADO 196 from 5196 played a major role in the sinking of the British mine-laying submarine HMS Seal in April 1940. Bad weather and mountainous terrain made flying dangerous. Based near Trondheim, Norway, aircraft continued convoy escort and anti-submarine patrols. One AR-196 hit a high-tension wire and crashed. Both crew were killed. Several other 196s were sent to search for the missing plane, and one of these was also lost when it flew into a mountain, killing its crew. Norway saw both Norwegian and British Gloucester Gladiators battle in the Luftwaffe in the defence of Oslo, and later British Gladiators flew fighter cover for Allied reinforcements. April 9th, 7 serviceable Norwegian Gladiators based at Fornebu Airport downed 5 enemy aircraft. 1 Gladiator was shot down and 2 destroyed while refuelling and rearming. The remaining 4 landed away from their base and were abandoned, but later destroyed by civilian scavengers. Gladiators were flown by 263 Squadron, RAF, in the last 2 months of the Norwegian campaign. They arrived on the carrier HMS Glorious 24th of April and used an improvised strip on a frozen lake. The next day, 2 Gladiators claimed an HE-111. A retaliatory attack wounded pilots and destroyed 10 Gladiators on the ground. Other aircraft were unserviceable within a week and personnel evacuated to Britain. A re-equipped 263 Squadron returned to Norway 21st of May, reinforced by Hurricanes. Gladiators downed numerous enemy and defended the fleet anchorage at Skarland and the Norwegian naval base at Harstad, as well as the Narvik area. They also undertook ground attacks on railway stations, vehicles and coastal shipping. One Gladiator shot down 3 HE-111s in a single sortie. 2nd of June saw orders to prepare for evacuation. On June 7th, 1963, squadron landed back aboard HMS Glorious, but the ship was found by Gneisenau and Scharnhorst and sunk with the loss of 4 squadrons. So there we go. That's basically what our little, well, I suppose you could almost call it a diorama is all about. So we have the instructions. That took rather a long time to read through, so I'm just going to skip through these. Basically, we've got quite well laid out instructions. There's not too much going on at any one time. The pictures are really, really big, which is really, really nice. So you can actually really quite clearly see what it is you're supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to do it. That's a bit of a bonus as far as I'm concerned. So here we're actually looking at the ARADO, obviously, because we've got the floats. We've got, yeah, it's just a very simple sort of basic instruction booklet, basically. Easy to follow parts, and we end up with our finished little plane. Skipping on, we then start on the Gladiator, standard, starting with the cockpit and the seat. Then moving on to the fuselage. Then we're going to put both sets of wings, as obviously this is a biplane. One of the last biplanes flown by the RAF. Then we're going to put the engine on, and here we see the finished article. We have some nice colour diagrams here. The first one showing the ARADO in the standard German splinter design. Plain undersurfaces and two-tone green on top. Can't get this page turned. And here we have a different version. Basically the same colour scheme though. Now we move on to the Gladiators. Here we can see we've got a Gloucester Sea Gladiator, flown by Sub-Lieutenant J.W. Slay, Halston, Orkney. So that's that one. We can do this one, Gloucester Sea Gladiator, ends 2776 of 804, HMS Furious, 1940. So there we go. That all looks Bristol shipshape and Bristol fashion. Got a bit of a thirst on, so I'm just going to have a go of my sake. Excuse me a second. I actually tried this before. It's the first time I've ever had it. I know you're supposed to drink it warm. If you've never tried it, I should recommend, well, I recommend this one. It tastes a bit like white wine, to be honest with you, but a bit more potent. So, okay, here we've got the decal sheet. And we can see it's for both of the actual aircraft. We've got the Gladiator on one side and we have the Germans on the other side with our split naughty symbols. All looks quite nice. First sprue is basically our Gladiator. To double check then. It's a two-bladed propeller. We've got the upper and the lower wings. They're quite nicely detailed. It's not the best looking thing at the end of the day, but to be honest with you, I paid $16.19 for this. So, I mean, it's basically £8 per model, so it's pretty good value, I suppose. Incidentally, the kit was released in 2018 as a double offering. Both of these kits, the tooling was made for these in 2014, so it is relatively modern. But obviously, yeah, you can get better things available in the market, but they're probably going to cost you twice the price. So, I mean, it's got a good amount of detail on the cockpit. It's got detail on the cockpit floor. Oh, we got a three-bladed propeller as well. That's interesting. The wheels, well, the wheels are very plain on it, so the wheels are very plain on here also. You don't get a pilot, which is pretty standard for all manufacturers these days. You bad eggs. Tail wheel. Anyway, it's just a nice little kit at the end of the day. You've got some, you can see rivets on here, just very, very fine. It's not overpowering. The detail is actually, it's quite good. It's quite good, to be honest with you. So there's that sprue. Let's just grab this sprue. This is the ARADO. This has got, you need to put the wings together on this one, obviously. It's got quite a large wing. The detail, again, it's pretty good. I mean, the detail on these floats is quite nice, to be honest with you. That's really quite good. It's got looks like you can open them. I'm not quite sure how you deal with floats. What ballast you put them or something like that, maybe. You've got A couple of hatches, small hatches on here, little access panels and whatnot. Here, here, here and here. You can see fine rivets on there, so I mean it's pretty good. All looks like it's going to come off the sprues quite easy. Can't really see any excess that's going to cause us any trouble. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Perfectly good little kit. Here we have the engine, and we've got the cockpit floor again. That's nicely detailed. Got the sides of the cockpit here. I'm thinking these pieces are. That looks like it's got a radio or something on it. That's the instrument control panel. We've got a machine gun. That looks like some more radio gear. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good actually. I think it's well worth the money. What do you want me to say? I think an Airfix Gladiator goes for around about £12–13. And is it any better than this? Maybe. Now you also get obviously your clear plastic parts. That's the ARADO obviously. And we get two different cockpit covers for the Gladiator. I've also got these parts. I'm not quite sure what these are all about. I mean, it's like a... Yeah, I don't really know what they're all about. There's another engine here as well. I'm not quite sure which one these are from. I think that's the Gladiator. So yeah, I think you have to cut that. It's like a resin molded piece or something. So I'm not quite sure what that's all about. I'll have to check the instructions on that, obviously. So I'm just going to have some of my biscuits, which is becoming a little bit of a tradition. I'm just filling you in on some Japanese snacks. These are called, don't know, but they've been going since 1993. And we've got a variety of sort of crackers. That one looks like it's going to take something I used to take at Holy Communion. Body of Christ. Yeah. Well, they're quite nice. Mush them down with some sake. I'm not going to open this one. There we go. We've just got some little tiny sweets in here. It's like a cola flavoured popping candy. I remember that from when I was a kid. Can you hear it? Yeah, I preferred it when I was a kid to that now. Okay, so what's going on tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm going to do this one. Wednesday, we've opened it to the floor as to what's getting built. It looks like this one's the one that's going to get built because a lot of people have voted for this. I've got a whole load of other Tamiya's and other ones to build. So if you want to get involved and start voting on which aircraft you want to see is built for the rest of the week, please do. This is one we built today. It's a jack. It's not quite finished, but it's not looking too shabby. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed my little video. It's a little bit cluttered, I realise, but I'm trying to get a bit in. So please like and subscribe and join me for my novice building ride. Be seeing you.